G'day guys, how are you? John here. I just want to show you the Icon E4 built by LifeStyle. Nice unit. I'm just down here on the river. Me and my wife, we're just having a bit of a shakedown to see what works and what doesn't work on the unit. So I'll run you through things that we've got here. So down the bottom here we have got the bayonet, and that's for your Weber Q. Baby Weber Q that is, and for your kitchen. Every storage here has lights, LED lights, which you can twist and turn. You've got a dust compression, which is fantastic. Basically that goes straight through the other side, and then you can put your poles in there as well. So we'll go across here. We've got a very deep pots and pans area. Here we have got the 3-burner gas stove. We've got the sink with a nice sexy black tap, I believe. You got your pantry as well, which is quite impressive, and your sink's pretty deep. Here you got your cutlery drawer, and underneath here it's all tucked nicely away. So basically here this runs off mains. All right, so you don't have to connect water and stuff like that, which is a hassle at times, I believe. So all your water and that runs straight through, so you don't have to connect that. Only your gas. Here we opted for a 30-litre fridge, which has done us well. You can see this goes here straight through, so you can use that as some storage as well if you wanted to. These lights here, you've got 3 lights, 1 light there, 1 light there, and 1 light over there. So basically you got a bright light, dull light, and amber light. Stop the bugs going through, which is fantastic. Sorry about all the mess here, guys. Here you got your Victron Energy. Shows you, all your details, what you're using, what you got left. I've got 98.7, which is fantastic. Then you got your inverter button, so you turn it on and off. You got your water gauges. You've got your roof lift. You got your 12 volts. Big, small, right? So then you've got your dual supply for your 240 volts. So you got work there. Sorry about the beer and the mess, guys. Also too, you've got a wind out awning, which I thought was a bit flimsy and I didn't think it cut the mustard. My wife said, hey, we get an anti-flap kit, it'll work. So we did it, and you know what? We've had some really strong winds here, and I'm telling you, it stood up. And I'm telling you, I'm impressed. Okay, also here, what we've got a wood box, and we use it for water, cartons. You can also use it for your dirty towels and stuff. If they're wet, just throw them in there, it'll drain. You got LED lights all around. You got lights up the top here and down the side. So at the end of the day, if you need any lighting, there's lights everywhere, so it's going to help you out. You've got an aerial up the top, you got the spare tire, you got an Anderson plug here, which I believe you can run a fridge, and also you can put a blanket there at the same time. You've got 700 watts of solar panels, solid solar panels. There's only 2 of them, and they're not flexible, they are solid as. You got your dust compression. Here you've got your toilet cassette, which we all don't want to talk about the toilet cassette. You've got your shower. You've got your 2 water tanks fillers. You've got your main pressure for caravan, going to caravan sites and at home. You have got electricity for your caravan, your plug-in. You've got your safety switches as well. You also got your Truma hot water and heater. Diesel heater that is too, and they are fantastic. Bit of storage here, and down the side there, that's the other side where the fridge and that is as well. Here you also got some storage here, so that's quite large. You can put some shelving here, I reckon, you know what I mean, so you can sort of utilize it a lot better. We opted out for the actual clothes washer. We didn't think we'd need one, so we didn't expect to get one. Also here you got more storage down the side, so basically, yes, for your poles, and you got a bit of stuff down here, a bit of storage. Same thing. If you wanted to put shelves here, I think shelves would work well actually. You know, utilise the space. So this is the side, as I say, you got lights everywhere, mate. You know what I mean? So if you need to turn the lights on and see where your DO35 is, so you put it on your car, it's there for you. You know, then they're pretty bright as well. You're running a 285 75 16 muddy tyres, which they're pretty meaty actually. Don't know how long they'll last, but they are pretty meaty. So basically over the side here we have got the diesel tank. I don't know how big it is, probably 10 litres, 15, 10 litres. Then you've got your 4 kilo gas bottles, both of them. The beauty about this, you don't have to swap gas bottles. You've got a switch up there which you can just flick over, and thanks for coming, it'll work. You've got a little bit of a storage area here. As I said, you've got the DO35, you've got your trail safe breakaway, you've got your ARC 750. There's also like a little area here where you can just throw something down there. I don't know what you can throw down there. We haven't worked anything out yet, but we just throw that shit down there, pardon the French. But really, look, it's a Chinese made unit. I believe there's only LifeStyle, and there's another company that makes them only in that factory. Now don't quote me on that, but I believe they look after it. They're there, they look after it, and they do the quality control. And as I say, it is very, very, very nice unit. You know, if I didn't tell you it was Chinese, I think you'd probably think it's an Australian built unit, because it is pretty tidy, I believe. Underneath, she is pretty tidy. I'll just get underneath and just show you guys. So now with the shockers and the springs, now I believe that the shockers are Icon, we'll say Icon, but LifeStyle makes them, whether I'm correct or not, but they said that they design them or whatever like that. So, but underneath here she's pretty tidy, you know what I mean? You've got your 240 litre tanks and your 80 litre tank grey, so they're all set up. Now they're pretty thick. They're about a 5mm plus thickness, so that's why they don't have a bash plate on them. Why they don't have a bash plate is because if you put a bash plate on, sometimes what happens is rocks get underneath and it'll wear out the actual polyplastic. So that's what they say, you know, and I believe that. And as I say, look, she's pretty clean underneath. Now Jen will be here, as I say. She'll go through in the next couple of days. Old man I am. Next couple of days, and she'll go through and just show you the insides of the Caravan. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think it's a very, very well built unit. Anyway, I'm signing off, and hopefully Jen will go through and show you later on. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you watching, and subscribe.
All right, guys, we are down here at Lake Albert in Victoria. We have had a couple of weeks off since John made his bit of the video, but now I need to show you some of the inside of the Icon E4. So let's walk on in and have a look around. So up here we've got the queen size bed. It's an island bed. We do have a little bit of a space to get down either side. It is a bit tight, but it is doable, but we do like it with the two little drawers either side, and with your lights. Each one comes with 12-volt plugs, so we can charge our phones at night. The bed is a lift up. I won't lift it all the way, but there is a bit of storage under there, and that is where all the electronics are. We have had put in 2 Sirocco fans, which work amazing. The air conditioner, I can't remember what it is, but this all runs off the battery. Keeps us nice and cool on days like today where it's going to be 38 degrees. Here we've got to set up our little coffee station because we can't be without a good cup of coffee. Nice little workbench and a little indoor sink, just for if you have any dishes on the inside. We've opted to put the TV up here on legs, so one, it's a bit higher. We found that when we hung it here on the side, we couldn't access this. It was hard to access the hot water system over here, so it's just a bit easier to put it up here. The diesel hot water system and heating controls are just over here on the side next to this window. Makes it pretty easy to use. We've also got a 12 volt for the plug for the TV in here. We've got 3 drawers. Obviously the one under the sink is just a pull out, and we just use that for tea towels and a few basics. The pump is under there, so the water pump. And then just a couple of drawers where keep some bread and bits and pieces in. The diesel hot water system is all kept down here, all neat and tidy. This is a cupboard that we never have to access, so it's where I've opted to put my little rubbish bin. And comes with a microwave, which also works fully off the inverter, so we can use it when off grid. We do have steps that go up to the side of the bed. On both of these, they pull out where you can hide things. A little bit of a keep your purse down there, and doesn't look like it's even on. Plenty of storage space for clothing. We have 1 drawer each, and basically the dog has a drawer because he's very spoiled, and we get 1 cupboard each. But these drawers, hope my knickers aren't in there, are extremely large. You get a lot of stuff in there. I don't even use my cupboard on the other side. We also have a hanging space, which I think John just uses for 1 jumper. Other than that, we just keep the toaster and coffee machine when travelling down there. So, but always handy to have. We might think about putting some shelves in there. We're not 100% sure yet. It has a really good size indoor fridge, which is what we like. Can't remember the size of it. Do you remember the size of that?
It's 170.
About 170
140, 170.
or something. We're not 100% sure. But a really good size fridge and freezer, which then just pulls out, and don't have to look at all our food in there, but that's really good. And another really deep storage drawer here, which we also keep for the dog. All his treats and food in there, but plenty of space for storage. So in here we've got a 2-seater seat. It does come with a table that just attaches here. We keep that under the bed. We haven't really found a use for the table as yet, but maybe if if it was raining and shitty weather, we might use that. And along with 4 little drawers here, more storage space that really don't know what to put in these, but it's just more storage space. So then we've got a separate ensuite. Excuse us while John throws the ball for the dog. In here we've got the separate ensuite. So we've got our toilet, some little shelving down here for, at the moment I just roll up the towels and hold the few chemicals and stuff. In here is our dust suppression, which is just here, but you've got a couple of shelves which we just keep toilet paper, just more storage. So much storage in this van. We're really happy with how much it is, but and then just your basic, just as the roof pops up, it's just got a light little shower curtain which you can open, little handrail and toilet roll holder, which I find that a little bit low, but we just keep it up here in the corner. This has got a black basin. I don't know if I'm really happy with a black basin. Don't really like the big tap, because as soon as you turn that on, it just splashes the mirror. Might look at changing this. We do have a few fusion locks put in. We've put the soap dispenser, and we've got one in the shower. Oh, look, I didn't clean up. Oh, no, look, just, yeah. Just get my washing out. Okay, take two. And I've got one in the shower just here with all our toiletries and stuff in it, but a nice big space for your shower. The shower does obviously slide up when we're having our shower, so a good amount of space in there. So what else can I show you? It's got 6 lights, which personally I think is a bit of overkill if we put them all on. Obviously bugs are attracted to this, especially at the night time. I just like to put the ensuite light on at night. Bugs go that end, we sit up this end. What else can I show you in here? I don't think there's a lot more, is there? I can show you a few little storage ideas that I've done on the outside, and then we can say how we've enjoyed this van so far. So come on outside. Alright, so outside in the kitchen area, which John has already showed you, I have just got these from Kmart. I've got 2 wide and low stackable storage rollers and 1 narrow, and that fits to perfection. Good to put heaps of food up there. I've just put little bowls and plates in the beginning there, but you can fit so much food in there. I've bought a little strainer here that goes in the sink. This is expandable, and we've got a little ledge on there, so I can just keep that on here. I keep one of these mats, the rubber on one side, so when I do my washing up, the water doesn't go through, just stays on the top level, whether we do the dishes here or put it over the glass, just for a bit of protection. Down here we've got 2 containers, again just from Kmart. I can't remember what they're called, fridge storage slides or something. They fit perfectly in there. One I've got just for sunscreen and bug sprays. This one really just got chips and lollies because John likes them. I found a basket that fits perfectly along here, all from Kmart. So we can still access, it doesn't go higher than this part, so you can still access it. Right now just chips in there, and I keep the chopping board above or below in there. And on this side I've put 3 little baskets. Hasn't been a good success at the moment, only because when you fold this up, the arms push in and they used to get stuck on the basket, so you have to leave a bit of a gap here. I'm still playing with this area as to what we're going to do. That's about all I've done for now. We're still working it all out, how we're going to do things, but I guess we can give a few reviews at the moment. Give a few reviews, and let's say the good, the bad and the ugly of what we've liked and enjoyed about this van.
Let's go.
Alright, so we are just going to give a bit of a review on the Caravan, how we've enjoyed it, the things we've liked and things we've disliked. I think for me, I don't have a lot of dislikes on this van. Probably one is when I get into the front door here, the switches are quite laxy-daisy, I think is the word.
Laxy-daisy?
Yeah, and my bum keeps hitting them, or my elbow keeps hitting them. And they're very easy just to switch everything on when we don't need them. Number 2 would be the water pump. you go to the toilet and forget to turn the water pump on, so you have to come back out and turn the pump on, flush the toilet. Maybe there could have also been a pump button in there. But I'm getting nitty gritty really. What about you? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think like the inverter, you need a button for inside for the inverter, because you know, if you want to use your microwave or your coffee machine, that you've got to come outside and press the inverter there button, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Also here, the kitchen. I'll just quickly show you the kitchen here. You know, you're doing your dishes and then you've got to drag all your dishes over the cooktop and over to this side. So I don't know why that's not flicked around. It makes easy access and the area of the cooktop.
But you also feel a little bit when you're washing your dishes. I think you're also feeling a bit like
cramped in.
Your arms are quite cramped in. But is it a huge issue? No, I don't think so. I'd do it again. There's certainly a lot of things to like about this van. It is very easy to put up, isn't it?
Bed's very comfortable, and that's what you want.
As long as the bed is comfortable and you have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, you know, easy access for fridge inside and outside.
Yeah, we had the extra fridge put on the outside just so we had a bit of beer fridge out here. But it's only a matter of putting the roof up and the awning out if you need it, and you're sort of ready for a beer.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot to dislike about this van.
Yeah, the anti-flap kit's a pain in the ass sometimes to actually put it on to connect it to the actual caravan itself. You know, it takes a bit of time. And the lights, you got 6 lights in there. You wish they were a bit of a touch screen or touch light. And that would make it a lot easier in respect of, you know, you
just put a couple of lights on rather than all 6.
And that's right. And other than that, what Jen says, the van is fantastic. You know what I mean? The ball weight is a bit heavy too. Pretty heavy on the ball weight.
Yeah.
We haven't checked it out, but it is around about the 240 to 260, maybe 280 mark.
We are going to have it, once we've worked out everything that needs to go into the van, we're going to have it professionally weighed, and once we do that, we will let you know all of our figures to let you know exactly what we've done. But other than that, I think we are really loving the E4. We've been on 3 little trips now. We have had some teething issues, but I expect that with any van. Things that really annoy John. The one that's gone this time is the water pump has completely stopped, so I didn't think it was going to be a big issue, but then when you go, oh, you can't flush the toilet, you can't wash your dishes, you can't have a shower, you can't wash your hands. So we've just had to pull the plug from a tank and pull a bucket of water out. But these are minute things, like they will get fixed when it goes in for its service. And down at Dirt Rider, they have been amazing.
Who's Dirt Rider?
Oh, that's our other caravan. Who are they called?
Dirt Rider.
Who are they called?
Oh, no, Dirt Rider. Dirt Rider.
Oh, I have to edit that bit out. What are they called?
No, Dirt Rider.
Dirt. Don't make me get up and have a look.
I don't know what they're called. Shit track. Dirt track.
The Dirt Off-Road Campers.
Yeah.
Okay, take 2. Take 2.
Take 2.
Alright, so down at the Dirt Off-Road Campers in Mount Barker, they have been really amazing. If we've had an issue, we've been able to ring them and go, help, we've had a problem, what do we do? This time we haven't. They've got the show coming up, so there's not much they can do to help us out with the pump. We've checked all the fuses and that, and
she keeps going this one.
Anyway. What do you want to say?
Oh, you've said enough.
At least I say something.
Oh, I can't get a word in.
Away you go. It's all yours. Go on.
No.
Yeah. See?
I'm just listening to you.
See?
You're doing a good job.
See? You've got nothing to say.
You want to start that again? Take 3. Ready?
No, I'm not doing it again.
Go on.
No.
Take 3.
No.
Take 3.
No.
Take 3.
No, we're using it.
Alright, see you guys. Yeah, boy.
Alright, we're going to do more reviews on the camper as we go, and we'll speak to you soon.
Hi guys, just want to give you a rundown on the Icon E4 from LifeStyle. Just show you what it's like. We purchased it. Fucking. So let's go. You gonna go in or?
Oh, do I have to say anything now?
No, so whatever you want, don't have to. So here we've got the actual electrical systems here. You've got the all the Victrons set up. You have got, I believe they're LifeStyle lithium batteries. We've got 400. Also we've got the EnerDrive 2000 watt inverter. It's all quite nice and tidy down here.